In a mansion far away, there lived Goro Shirozaki and his wife Koko. The mansion houses hundreds of thousands of books, all owned by the Shirozaki family. But one day, a book went missing. Winter Time for Rene, Goro's mother's favorite book. But it was never actually lost because his wife borrowed it. He told his wife that the library was his responsibility, and if she were to borrow something, he has to be told of first. Ever since that day, he spent his time checking every book in the mansion, each and every one of them. His devotion bordered on obsession. One night, he had a nightmare. Goro had lost all of his books, one by one, and his fears only grew stronger. Fearing that even a single book would disappear, his obsession about checking his books worsened, and so was his health. His wife questions him about it, and tells her that ever since their marriage, he has been living on edge, seeming to not trust his wife. His wife reassures him that she will not do harm to his beloved collection. However, Goro can't help but to think otherwise. On another day, panic engulfed Goro. He called for his wife to ask about Winter Time for Rene. His wife put it back in the shelves after finishing it, but it was not there. The ordeal has not yet ended, as Goro has found another thing. Taniya Wakasabi's hellskin, gone. It was his dad's favorite and the scariest book ever written. Since that incident, he had been searching like a man possessed. One day, his wife found him collapsed on the floor due to exhaustion. Believing that there has to be a reason for him acting this way, she went to Goro's personal library, and there, she found something interesting. His mother was a gentle and beautiful woman who always read Winter Time for Rene. As a child, he was unable to understand the words, but every word brought him sweet dreams. When he was 4, his mother left his father for another man. For a while, he would run aimlessly around the house calling for his mother, and his father took it even worse. Night after night, he reads horror novels to his son just to terrify him. It eventually grew even worse as he began to commit every book in the library to his memory, and he was finally admitted to the Shiroha Mental Hospital. 2 days later, Goro Shirozaki finally woke up. When he woke up, he told his wife that Winter Time for Rene was finally found. Apparently, last night, a guest have arrived at their door. She was beautiful, just like his mother, but she was clearly Winter Time for Rene. Goro kept on explaining it to his wife, who has pitied his husband's situation. But according to him, it was no dream, as she was standing nearby. The following day, Goro was trembling in fear. It's back. Hellskin is back. It came through the window and started reciting the book over and over. Worried about her husband's situation, Koko said that they will be going to see a doctor for help. But Goro said that there is no need for that. Hellskin will be back, and let him come again. Goro Shirozaki began muttering words. He sat there muttering for a long time, and at times, Fear would lead him to scratch apart his own body, as if fighting something. This was all too much for Coco to handle, as she began to fall into unconsciousness. When she woke up, Goro was there. He told her that everything is now fine. He forced himself to remember every last word that left his mouth, rendering Hellskin's existence meaningless. Everything will all be fine now. However, it was not over yet, as Goro screams out loud, "Renee! Winter time for Renee is gone." He couldn't help it. He couldn't stop memorizing the words from her mouth. Now, she will be gone forever. This, on the other hand, started something within Goro. He stated that he will make every book in the library a part of him. It was an amazing feat of intellect, from novels to encyclopedias. Nothing was left behind. He proved it by reciting it all for his wife. 1 minute of silence was followed by Goro's voice echoing throughout the mansion, and this continued for a few days. Tens of thousands of books piled up one after another, but it wasn't long until his brain was about to give up on him, leaving his wife devastated. Nothing remained, as a fire engulfed the whole mansion. A body was found in the rubble. It was Goro Shirozaki's, and as his wife Koko confirms it. She was the one who started the fire. Gone. No more library. No more illusions. But the library lives on. I dedicate these cursed words as an offering to the cursed souls below, for